Welcome to the Tater Tales of Stu Spudman. This is a story mashup featuring American Truck Simulator, The Sims 4, and Big Ambitions playthroughs. Each will have a potato theme. This is based on the potato theme that Stu's Gaming Obsessions uses and is in honor of him, and he does know about it. This is my way of kind of giving thanks to him for all the support he's been giving me. The goal of this portion is to deliver loads that have something to do with potatoes or could have a potato theme. Welcome to Tater Tales, a story mashup featuring the adventures of Stu Spudman, inspired by Stu Gaming Obsessions. Basically, each playthrough is going to feature a potato or vegetable theme, depending on what each game allows me to do. At the moment, Big Ambitions only has French fries, and then it has other vegetables or frozen or fresh food. I'm limited as to what I can actually do with a potato in that game, so I just have to use my imagination. The same is true in this game. It has potato loads. Very many places in the game will accept potatoes, but when you're doing quick jobs, you don't always get the choice of a potato load. So I've been trying to come up with something to make it a challenge. I've already started playing this a few times, and I've also tried reloading the game several times to start out with a potato load. So far I've only started the game in this city of Twin Falls, Idaho, with one potato load. It was originating from Cell Goods, and the moment that the game finished loading, the trailer fell on my hood. Well, that's totally weird. For the purpose of the story, Stu is a truck driver for Sunshine Crops. His uncle Stanley Spudman has a potato farm nearby, and he sells his potatoes to Sunshine Crops for them to sell to other places. So what I've worked out is every time I do a potato load, I get the profit from that load to go towards buying a garage or a truck. And then every time I have a vegetable or frozen food or packaged food load, I will take a percentage of that towards my total. And I'll pretend that potatoes are involved in those loads, such as frozen mixed vegetables that have diced potatoes in there, or packaged mashed potatoes. Alright, so let's get started. We have a load of vegetables from Sunshine Crops in Twin Falls, Idaho to the Cell Goods just around the corner there. But I have rerouted the map so that I will go around town. Since the first job is giving me several hours to complete, I figured now is a good time to explore. I'm also going to go over and watch the viewpoint on that camera. Fines are turned on. Crash damage is on. Let's see. I'm going to edit in all the other things that I keep starting this over and doing a bunch of talking. So I think I'm just going to edit that in before this. I've already recorded this several times for different reasons. First time around I had a pretty good series going. I had 4 episodes, and then I realized that my recording was messed up by Streamlabs. The first time I loaded this, I just happened to pick Twin Falls as one of the locations that had both a garage and a Sunshine Crops because I wanted to do the potato loads. I did not know that this viewpoint was the potato farm. So it's just kind of ironic and cool. So let's get started. If you are watching this, thank you. I would appreciate a like and possibly a comment if you are. probably going to add something at the beginning talking about my graphics and video and all that, but in case you skipped that, I have an older computer, and whatever you see recorded, whether it's got freeze frames or skipped frames or whatever, there's nothing I can do about it. I apologize, but I do not have money for anything else right now. So, please bear with me. And let's explore some Idaho. So I've already been doing this a few times, and I've gotten as far as southern Utah a few times. I'm trying to just do the potato loads, but a little difficult for obvious reasons. Okay, someone went a little wacky with the line painter there. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to do kind of a rags to riches thing in The Sims 4 when I do start playing. Whoa, hey, come on now. I'm just trying to take a wide turn here. Whoa, well. Because I need to make a wide turn. Come on. Not the best driver at these things, and I'm already can you just go around? Just go. I can't move with you there. And now there's another truck. Oh, he's gonna let me out, mate. Well, I can't go anywhere, dude. There's a car behind me. Okay, can you move? You're already ruining my video. Because as usual, I can't go backwards. I don't know where them cars came from, but they're already behind me. So yeah, get used to this, because even though I've played probably 50 episodes of this by now, or 50 loads, I still get snagged on everything, and I'm trying not to crash, so when I do end up in a snag, I have to work my way out of it. Okay, yeah. So when I do the Sims game, since I think The Sims is I have not really played The Sims 4 like normal gameplay. I just haven't. I used to play the other Sims games like normal normal. And, you know, I just haven't had as much fun playing the actual Sims game this time around. So hopefully I can play the game and record some episodes of that without cheating, without editing half of the thing out. As far as editing goes, yeah, so far for the episodes I've done for my Walbert challenge, I really haven't edited anything out, other than, you know, when I'm like paused in the garage, or sometimes when I'm looking at the map and rerouting. And sometimes I like to edit that out just so it's a bit of a surprise as to where I'm going, you know, when I go exploring, instead of just going straight to something. I mean, I know it's hard for people to just sit and watch this game, especially when I'm not streaming it. So chances are, if anybody's watching this, they've already skipped ahead and are not actually even listening to what I'm saying right now. So again, if you are actually listening to this, I appreciate it. I'll probably mention it in the intro before you're even watching this part, just to save myself some time. But I always try to do the hard parking. I have a controller, I don't have a wheel, I'm not a truck driver. I use whatever camera angle I feel like using when I do the parking. But I kind of challenge myself to do it, and I get frustrated with it. You know, it's not easy for me, but I like to time myself with it, see if I can get my average parking down. Sometimes when I feel like I'm getting good at it, I switch back to the cab and try to just park like normal. But for the most part, I will be top down looking at my truck when I park. As far as the game goes, I drove all of Washington. Whoa, I wasn't paying attention. I almost got creamed there. I drove all of Washington for the Walbert challenge that I was doing, and have not stopped doing. I just started doing this one. And I got into Oregon. Those were my first times being in those two states in the game. Before that, I had only driven around California. I currently have all the states that are out except for the new Oklahoma, but I have not driven in the other states. except this past week or so when I was starting this and I drove into Utah. That's as far as I've got. In real life, I'm from Michigan. I have driven to several eastern states east of the Mississippi River. And I have flown to Salt Lake City, and my friend drove me just over the border into Nevada at Wendover and West Wendover. So, in the game, I have now been to Salt Lake City. So that's the first place that I've actually been to in real life and been to in the game. I did a Salt Lake City delivery to the sell goods there, and then continued going south from there. But I'm not uploading that portion because I started this part over. So what I want to do is, this is currently a load of vegetables. It's not potatoes. That's my garage down there that I can't use yet. I just wanted to drive down here to look at it. Okay, so it will actually let me go in there. I just, yay, I'm hung up a little bit. Some trailer damage. So, again, I probably will edit this in once I get my for sure idea down, but my thought process was, while I'd love to take the loan out and get the truck so that I could get other loads quicker, I still like the idea of earning the first truck rather than just suddenly getting it with a loan. I mean, it doesn't take as long to get it with the loan. So, but I would like to have a couple of stipulations with that. Okay, alright. I just wanted to discover the truck dealer. Whoa, that was close. not my truck making all that noise, it's the one next to me, but if my truck noise is louder than my talking, I apologize. I have had issues with adjusting that. Man, you guys just... These AIs are vicious all of a sudden when them lanes cut down. Gosh. I have a feeling I'm going to get put into a few guardrails pretty soon. Oh, okay, well, yeah, as far as buying the truck goes, I want to have just the potato or vegetable themed content going towards that. So, while at some point I will have to do other loads just to keep the game going without editing. My thinking is, whatever I get from the potato load, I get to keep all of that. And then if it's a vegetable or frozen vegetable or packaged food load, I'll get a certain percentage, like 10% or whatever I end up deciding. But, and then that will have to go towards buying the truck. I will keep a total, and then I will subtract, you know, whatever I did not earn from potatoes from what my actual total is. And that way I will know whether or not I can buy the truck yet. So, let's say I'm doing just potato loads. Well, okay. Anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be like several loads just to do that, because I'm gonna need like 120 grand worth of loads without taking a loan out. Are we having fun yet? I think I'm in now. Okay, so now comes the part for the parking, where I will call out the actual time here at home when I choose the parking. And then I will either call out the time again when I decouple, or I will edit it in later if I forget. But there will be no video editing during this portion. So let's see what they're giving us, and let the fun begin. It is black right now. Where do you need it? Right in the middle. And let's go. Okay, so I know they've got these poles out here, so this makes this kind of difficult for me. But let's see. Can I slip the jab here? Might be able to just go ahead and do this, but let's top down. No, top down. Alright. Alright, so I need to be over there. Mucking it up. Alright, so turn all the way this way. I've already pretty much... Yep, I've pretty much nerfed this already just because I was trying to be clever. Alright. Okay, we got way too much. No, that's way too much. Okay. All right. Let me. No. Yeah, like right there. Now stop going forward. Nope. Okay. want to skip the parking. I just want to get my truck in there. Alright, let me just get to the other side of this, okay? Probably way out there compared to where I need to be. I do a lot of overcompensating when I turn these wheels. It's like, now I'm jackknifing. It's like, I'm sure a lot of you look at this and it's like, oh, it's so simple. All he's got to do is turn his wheels that way. Well, yeah. And in my mind, I think I'm doing that. And I'm doing the opposite of what I need to do. So, see? I turned them the wrong way. And then I don't turn them enough. And then... next thing I know, it's 20 minutes gone by and I'm nowhere near where I need to be. And I start getting frustrated and backing up in 50 miles an hour. Because in real life, I'm sitting here tired. Even though it's my day off, I'm still tired. Still had to go out and do things, and I'm mentally exhausted. I'm just trying to have fun playing a game, and I don't always have fun. Now. Yeah, well, tell your customer to look out his window, okay? Here I am. I'm almost there, okay? See what happens if I don't turn the wheel. I want to go that way, so I'm going to turn that way. Nope. Nope. I want to go that way, so I'm going to turn this way. Not that much. Stop. So that's the other problem is, too many times I only need to go forward a little bit, and I go a lot. And then it's like I'm starting over again. No. See, I want to do it nicely. I mean, that is just not. That's in real life. If I had to back up to a door, that would not be matching the door. I mean, at the grocery store where I work, if a truck wasn't backed up to the door straight, the little ramp that goes from the receiving area into the truck would not go into the trailer. So I'm not trying to be perfect with this, but I would like to be in the box. And I'm not. So that's what I'm talking about right there. It's like, no, the ramp would not match. So I want, at least for this first one, I want to do a little bit better. And it's just not happening because I'm tired. I mean, let's put it this way. In real life, I should not be driving a truck or a car right now. So I have no plans on going anywhere right now. Alright. Can we... Let's get the wheel back to the middle. Turn a little bit, just a little bit. Alright. What? Okay. It's lined up. I'm taking it. $8:14. Okay, so 14 minutes. And now they're going to show my garage. And there's my garage. Hey, what do you know? Are those my tire marks? Seems like I was just there. Twin Falls, Idaho. Alright. Oh, yeah. May not be much, but it's a start. Don't have anything to park there yet, so there's no trucks. I could buy a truck. Alright. Let's see what jobs they give me. Do I get a potato job? Trees and dry fruits. Waste paper, silica, frozen fruit silica. Nope. Okay, so what I'm gonna do when I have this problem, at any point, if I do not have a load that is either, if at some point I'm on the map and I do not have one of my qualifying loads of potatoes, vegetables, frozen food, packaged food, if it's not one of those, then wherever I'm at, I have to take a load back here at Twin Falls and preferably from Sunshine Crops. And then I go whatever direction I go. So in this case, I would probably take the dry fruits because it's a food, or the frozen fruits, just to get me going somewhere. That would help me explore the map, open up some areas. So let's see, the dry fruit. Now, the total does not really matter as much. See, that's an articulated trailer, so I think I'll skip that one. I'm trying to avoid those, although I have driven a few in my playthrough that I'm not showing because it got messed up. So I'm probably going to do this one. But after I do this one, I'd like to come back here and get a qualifying load going somewhere else. And wherever I end up, I would like to continue from there with a qualifying load. But if I don't have one, I come back here to Sunshine Crops, or if I've unlocked another Sunshine Crops somewhere, I could start there if I'm not getting what I want. But I'd like to keep with the theme that I'm working for Sunshine Crops first, then taking loads from other places after that. As we go along, if I have to change the rule, I'll change the rule to see what else I can get. But I want to see how far I can get on quick jobs involving potatoes or vegetables or frozen vegetables or food that could have potatoes involved. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this job. And I have not gone towards Ontario, Oregon yet, so this will be new to me. This says it's a $3,200 job, but this will not count towards my total. So as of right now, I've only got a couple of bucks towards the total because we only made 414. And I'm not counting the 1,500 that I start out with. Let's go ahead and read the email. Yep, we just have to go to the Elko showroom. Okay, and let's go look at the map. Okay, that's already a 3-hour drive. There's the Sunshine Crops over there in Ontario. think I'm just going to leave that as is. Yeah, I don't think I need to go. I don't think I have to go through the Nampa. All right, we'll see. Okay, so we got a smaller reefer truck. All right. So I believe I left. I did not reroute this. I was going to, but I left it alone. This is all we're gonna take us through Boise and near Nampa. Dry fruits that we're taking because it was the only option. I'm recording this about probably an hour and 15 minutes after I finished the other episode. I was watching Bluebell play a game. She's playing Starfield that just came out. If you're not subscribed to Bluebell's channel, please look her up. It's her because you'll see plenty of different playthroughs of things like Fallout, and she's got some Sims on there. Let's chance it. Okay, I'm still clear. Little farm stand. So, yeah. So Big Ambitions had another update yesterday. I've only had the game for about 2 weeks. It was on sale when I bought it. I kind of like some of the updates they did, but I haven't really played the game that much, so I'm hoping that all these new updates that they added don't make the game too complicated to start with, because now all of a sudden they have like security guards and things like that. It's just, that's nice, but hopefully it doesn't make it too complicated if I want to start out, rags to riches style, which I probably will. I want to try to get away from the tutorial a little bit because I'm not not trying to follow the storyline of Uncle Fred. Overall, I want this story to be that Stu has an uncle who has the farm and is either going to retire or die and leave him the farm, and Stu is somehow trying to save up the money to keep the farm or, run the farm, something to do with the farm. And in the meantime, he's driving these trucks and trying to earn money. He has plans to try to go to New York, and maybe he wants to become a video game maker or something like that. As far as when I get into the actual Sims, I don't want to get too bored just planting the potatoes. I want to do something similar to the Martian movie, where he starts off with just planting a few and has to kind of, as he harvests, plant more. Maybe my goal is to fill a whole lot with a certain amount of potatoes and see how far he can go. Without cheating, there's going to be limits to how many potatoes he's going to be able to take care of by himself. Without putting somebody else on the lot. So maybe to start off with, Uncle Stanley won't be dead yet. He'll be able to help do something on the farm. Which one's my light? Is this my light? I hope this is my light. Okay, so there's the home store. I must have reloaded this game, I'd say, gosh, it might be like 100 times, trying to get a potato load as my first load. I just, several times they gave me gypsum and mortar, and of course I got 2 coastline mining sites in this town. They have the Walbert. They have a Walbert store, which I believe is over that way. Sell goods. Part of what I want to do is when I buy the garages and save up for those, maybe it's like he's saving up to buy warehouses for his company. to, like, for sending when he's sending the since he can't drive all the way to New York yet in the game. Maybe he's stockpiling some warehouses, like, sell goods, to send his brand of French fries and such over to New York to use in his restaurant. Well, here's the bridge that I've gone over a few times that I can't look at the viewpoint video because it's on the other side. They do show this a couple of times, for the loading screen. They'll show this bridge. Can't watch the viewpoint unless I go over there. Over. You better see that I got a turn signal on, okay? Now this is as far as I've gone here because I went right to head towards Salt Lake City or Utah a few times, so this will be my first time going the other direction. Clover leaf. It's one leaf of the clover. I do not use any mods. I'm not really wanting to use any. I like the in-game companies. I don't need to have my truck say Walmart, and I'm okay with not seeing the real McDonald's. Just fine for what they have added. I don't necessarily need. I don't need that extra stuff. For one thing, until I have a better computer, I shouldn't be adding anything that adds anything to the. That would probably add something to the cache load. As it is, I'm looking at this right now and everything's all flickery. So I'm going to pause for a second, then get going. While I do like the look of the square, long-nosed trucks, and I did grow up in the era where they had those, I don't like having them in the game. My biggest problem with them is, especially with the one, it's too hard to see out the front window. I can't see the stoplights. There's like a sun visor that makes it too hard to see the stoplights. I had an issue with that when I drove some of them. Now, the fact that I'm doing these quick jobs means I'm going to get stuck with them. But hey, that's part of the challenge. The sooner I make these deliveries and get more money, and the sooner I get to choose. But in the meantime, I'm just driving my truck. Hey, there's a Psychobilly Cadillac. Hi, Johnny. How's it going? It's Johnny Cash's car. He's driving that one. He got it one piece at a time. But we're not following him. That's okay. I already followed him around Washington a little bit. I was driving around Yakima a little bit. He kept on doing the same turns I was doing until he finally turned off on one of the forbidden roads. And if you haven't watched before, I prefer to drive in the truck. I'm not used to doing the whoa. I'm just not used to the I don't like the other camera views as much. They're good for when I'm parking, but as someone that's done a lot of driving around in a car, having gone to several states, this just kind of reminds me more of what I've done in real life. But I would never be driving a truck in real life. I don't want to drive big vehicles. Well, first of all, I would have to try backing into trailers, and I don't think I'd be any good at it in real life. Okay, well, we discovered Boise, so now we can get some jobs in Boise. Without having to go explore it. As it is, okay, I'm gonna pull over for a second. One second. episodes, but they're all from March or before. In April, I had a real life car accident, so I'm still mentally recovering from that. Thankfully, to my knowledge, the other lady's okay, and I had a bruised knee for a few days, but I'm okay. Okay, well, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty right now. The game almost crashed. It flickered and took me to my desktop and then reloaded. Looks like Streamlabs is still recording, but anyway, there's Nampa. Okay, good. I didn't want to. I wanted to discover Nampa, but I didn't want to have to go to it because the Sunshine Crops is actually kind of over by Boise, so it's not something I really necessarily wanted to have to get off the freeway to see. Yes, I'd say this video is probably some poor quality. I mean, for starters, Big Ambitions is probably filling up my computer with space that I could use. I did get a flash drive to put a lot of my recorded videos and such over onto, and this should be recording to that also, but I'm still kind of running low on space on this computer. It's not my original computer, but the laptop I had when I first started playing this possibly was better than this. I don't know what I don't remember what my gigahertz were, but it definitely had more memory. I purposely had bought a computer with a lot of memory to it, because I didn't want, Windows updates and such filling up the computer. I did play this game on that computer. Didn't seem to have any issues, but unfortunately, the hard drive burnt up on that computer, and during the process of trying to figure out what was wrong with it, I ended up deleting the copy of Windows from that computer without having a backup copy. So without getting a copy to put on there, or a a new one, not a copy. I can't use that computer, even though I bought a new hard drive and was able to recover all the stuff off of it so that I could put the, all my saves and such onto this computer, but without an operating system, I can't use that other computer. Now, I was hoping to, at the very least, use that other computer as a monitor so I could do streaming. Okay, am I turning down this street here? Okay, it's got me going kind of a... Alright, yeah, I am going that way. Oh yeah, I'm going to the Global Mills, General Mills factory, which does, they take potatoes and they send potatoes. So this will definitely be one of the companies that will be involved in my episodes. It's like I could pretend that this is the company that turns my potatoes into my French fries or mashed potatoes. Okay, first things first. Alright. It is 10:01. I did spend a lot of time, like mapping out the locations of Global Mills and Sell Goods and anything that was potato related to see, what I really wanted to do with this game. Okay, I gotta go back there. think I'd like to... No, 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 no. Nope. Okay, I want to come back over this way a little bit because I want to clear that truck. Now, try to stay calm this time. I'm just trying to enjoy playing this game, and I'm getting a little bit too... Not just the last episode, but some of what you didn't see in some of them other episodes. Just getting a little too upset playing this game, and I mean, at some point I'm going to figure out what I'm doing wrong on here. I know that you have to, like, turn the wheel the opposite way of where you're trying to go and all that, but, like, okay, so I guess I need to turn it the other way. But how much is too much? And I don't want to... So, what this is telling me is I should go over here. I should go over here. But I don't want to turn that much. Like... Because obviously I want my trailer to turn, but I don't want a jackknife. Like right about there, and then no, you didn't turn enough. Let's try going out here again. that's probably what I want right there. I've let go of the stick for a second. See if I can just drift into where I want it. Turn a little bit. Okay, so I feel like I'm back to where I was. There we go. Alright, wait, stop right there. Now kind of straighten out. No, there's just too much of that. There's just... Okay, just inch. Wait, I need to get the right mix of just inching forward, not going, 7,000 miles forward when I only want to go 7 inches. Nope. Alright, now stop. Now, what does it do when I go there? It turns a little bit, but I don't want it to turn that much. See, that's still too much. I don't want to... Oh, come on. No, just... Come on, I don't want the truck to move too far. Now, where am I at right there? Okay, so... I'm thinking that I want to turn my wheel that way a little bit. Okay. A little bit more. Now stop right there and go back straight. Nope, not that far. Just... Alright, why can't I just... Stop. Right there. Now... What I can see, See, I don't want that. I don't want that. Just because it's good enough doesn't mean it's good enough. It's not. I can do better. I mean, let's put it this way. I don't think I should get a license for backing up if I left it that way. I don't think any truck driver should get a license for backing up if you left it there. Alright, I'm going to take that. That's close. That's close to being good. 18 minutes. Of course, that included having to drive back there and find the thing, but it still counts. Yeah. You know, I don't know what I want with this yet, so I'm going to leave this alone for a while. I don't like to do long distance because I don't want to do the long things yet. But at the same time, I don't know if I have, what, I think I'll go with high value. It might give me whatever. I'm gonna do the high value for now. Um, I don't know if that has anything to do with potatoes or not, but that's what I'm gonna take. Final answer. There's the bank offering me a loan. All right. What can we get? We have hay, we have plows. We have a Twin Falls to Boise potato run. So we do get a potato run. That one would give us $3,300. Okay. Now, what kind of trailer was that? It is an articulated trailer, which means it could be a double or it could be a triple. I've had both types already when I was in the first playthrough that was good, but got unfortunately Streamlabs recorded the window capture over the top of the game capture and ruined my videos. So, but I did drive a few of the articulated trailers, and the only thing with those is you don't get to do the hardest parking, but difficulty being that you don't want to have to back up either. So, but this is the load that we are going to take, and basically we're going to come back all the way mostly from where we were, but That means that when we get them over here, we can then see about getting another potato load from somewhere else to continue on, or something food-wise. Like, let's say, so if we did that and then we came over to Boise, we could then pretend that these vegetables contained some of those potatoes, and we could head on to Elko. But if we got to Elko and then we couldn't find another load, we'd need to come back to a Sunshine Crops location or something like that. So this will be the job in the next episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.